quite know what I'm doing. All right. I'm struggling with the keyboard. You know, they make it a little bit of a pain if you don't want to go vertical now. All right. So very quickly, what do we need? Or what am I using? So liter of milk. Had to go buy new milk this morning because yesterday I bought a bunch of ingredients and then my wife didn't tell me that she used a bunch of them, like the milk and actually good cream, because my wife buys she goes for this stuff usually if she goes to the store, which is actually like a vegetable oil cream from my understanding. It's not dairy basically. So if she's buying stuff, she buys that, which is, cheaper. And if I'm going to cook and make something, I buy the actual dairy. It's more expensive, and then she opens it and uses it, and the milk. Yeah. So I actually understand now, like, when I was a kid, why my mother was always so angry in December and started, like, labeling stuff, because she would get actually quite annoyed by this, and now I'm realizing, yeah, it's quite annoying. Okay. So, milk, cream, lots of eggs, cinnamon. I have more cinnamon if I need it. Nutmeg, sugar, vanilla, and of course, we need to measure it out. All right, so let's move over here. I used to complain my kitchen in New York City was small. Now it feels luxurious. Come on. This gimbal. So first thing first, we've got to get some eggs. So I'm going to use a dozen eggs. Eggs come in 10s here. A dozen is 12. I don't know why it's called a dozen. Just is. So I'm going to use 8 with whites, 4 without whites. Of course, all the safety stuff I should tell you. Make sure you clean everything before you start, yada, yada, yada. I'm not a rich chef. I don't know what I'm doing. I just cook for fun. And I've already managed to get a little piece of egg yolk in there. Eggshell in there. Which I guess I should technically crack it on the side. That's 3 eggs. This is also different because I really just cook for fun. Where for my wife, it's usually like, I got to cook for my husband, daughter, everybody. All right. 5 with whites. The rest, we'll just use the yolk. Guy I actually know made this pottery. Kind of a fun thing about living in near Mashiko, which is big for pottery here in Japan. Although a lot of the potters in Mashiko are starting to suffer them, but that's yen's not doing so well. Inflation's up. People's spending power is down. I always do that at least once. Can I get a piece of chow mein? Yep. Don't claim I know what I'm doing. The barest idea. All right. There we go with the eggs. Now we need to add sugar. So we're gonna go back over here. We need 125 grams. I wrote it down here. Yep, 125 grams. Now we'll just use this. The scale's backwards. $1.19, $1.28. You know what? Give me a little extra. That won't hurt anything. We'll use the whites later. Creep or something. There's where the extra 3 grams go. Yeah, mixy. Be fast to use the machine. Nah, this thing is too weak. Okay, all right. A for effort. Okay. All right. Onto the saucepan. There's a little water on there. All right. Coming back over to the other side. Okay, so we need 1 liter of milk. Fortunately, milk is sold in liters. We need the cream problem. Let's do it by 50s, I guess. Also, what is it with this? Why does my wife open it like on both sides? Can't she just open it on one? Like, look at this. She'll open up the side. Let's do it in 50 I guess we're gonna have to use some of her cheaper stuff. So 50. Obscures the line. 100. Yeah. Frustrating. All right, we'll use this cheap stuff. I'm gonna open it. It's actually gonna be not open on both sides for once. It's like used to really frustrate me. My wife would we'd have like a big bag of like something like potato chips, and she would, you know, here's your bag, right? Most people would open or cut across the top. She would cut along the side so there was no way you could reseal it. Then she wouldn't eat them all, and then you would go to have some later, and they would be all dry or like stale. 150. $200. So these containers are 200 milliliters, right? So originally my plan was, I'll just dump it, and I won't even have to bother measuring it. But yeah, well, okay. There's our cream. Next, we got to get in the spices. Let's do cinnamon first. So we need 10 milliliters. Here, let me bring you down to the level. That's actually kind of a cool looking shot. I'm not sure if there's 10 milliliters left in here. Almost. Nope. It's like 5. That's okay. I bought a new one because I feared this would happen. Go a little over, it's not bad. I like cinnamon. There we go. All right, 10 milliliters of cinnamon. Nutmeg, we only need 5, which might actually be the rest of the bag. Yeah, it might be more like 4, but that's okay. All right, vanilla extract, 20 milliliters. I like vanilla. I feel like I should just pull off the top. All right, this is going to take forever. We're all patient. Oh, it smells so good, though. There's like a right motion to get the most out. There's probably an easier way to do this, but I'm just not thinking about it. There we go. There's about 20 milliliters. Which is actually a good chunk of that bottle. Ooh, that's interesting. All right. Let's take it to the other side. Mix it together. This is much lighter, so we should be able to. Tiny Japanese kitchens. Just blend it. Just blend it. Yeah, this is what we get for blenders in Japan. Or at least in my house. Oh, actually, need them. I don't know. I seem to blend more things than my wife does, though. All right, we'll mix that together. Ooh, that smells so good with the cinnamon, nutmeg, and vanilla. And then we're gonna put it on heat. I'll let it heat up. I have an idea what to do with the egg whites. Yeah, okay. Wait. It's funny because I never think about it, and then every so often I'll watch somebody like cooking on YouTube, and I'll be like, "Oh, well, that's cool. They got like a professional setup. They're like a serious YouTube cooking person." But then I'll watch some where it's like not a serious YouTube cooking person, and they still have a way bigger kitchen than we do. Space is, even in the rural Japan where we live, you don't get a ton of extra space. I'm going to leave that to heat up. Meanwhile, I'm going to make myself something that involves, I don't know what the live streaming TOS is on this. It's an ingredient that's for, well, if you're in Japan, it's for if you're 20 plus and 18 plus or 21 plus, depending where you are in the world. So I'm going to pour that ingredient first off screen. Because I don't know what the rules are, to be totally honest. And I don't want to break them. Anyway, is we. Oh. Here's the cover. I'm going to leave that to simmer, get warm. Oh, we actually should do that first now. There's your lesson. Okay, so what do I need from here? I need 30 grams of sugar. I'm making a flip because it's the holidays. Why not? I don't work today. All you have to do is pick up my kid. This will hold 30 grams, right? I'll just pack it down if I have to. 25. 31. Close enough. So, it's 30 milliliters of chestnut fluid. We'll call it that. Chestnut flavored fluid. $30 grams. Now, it should have been 30 milliliters chestnut fluid and like 10 grams of sugar and 10 milliliters. Oh, that's going to be super sweet. I totally did the math wrong there. Whatever. It'll probably be fine. Actually, here's what we'll do. We'll just double everything. We'll make it a double. There's our solution. I'm going to turn you away for that one ingredient that I'm not sure I can show adding on YouTube. Because I don't know what the rules are. I really don't normally make videos about this. So I'm not super worried about looking them up. Just stay in the clear. I'm going to add the equivalent of 2 eggs. I don't know what, as far as whites, would be the equivalent of 2 eggs. We're not far off milk. Cream. What do you think? That's probably screw it. Screw it. It's probably a great hangover cure. Nice and words. I speak as the English. Like in the old days, they basically used to pass this between different cups. All right. Come on. It's looking nice and comfy. So on that note, I'm actually going to try that. With the 500 milliliter. I've actually never made flip before either. Never had a flip before. I originally read about flip. There were these book series I read when I was young called the Arundel series, which were basically about like colonial U.S. history, I guess. Well, they were historical fiction, right? And they were set mostly in Maine, and they followed people from a town called Arundel. And so I think it covered War of 18, French and Indian War, American Revolution, some of War of 1812. And I remember in the books they would be making and drinking flip a lot. Particularly there was this guy named Cap Huff. Bit of a always had a scam going on type guy. I might have had too many eggs. This is interesting. Yeah, no, this is a way better way to do it. Back and forth. But it's still a little slimy. Maybe it would probably be better if I had used an egg with yolk. All right. So I give it a try. Let's try it. It is a little slimy. Nah, you could taste the chestnut adult beverage a little bit in it. Does not work well with my mustache. Pretty good. All right. Back to the eggnog. I think it is time. Yep. To start. We're going to move it over. Shielding here is a little bit of a pain. So, what we have to do, relatively simply, is we're going to put some of that and slowly mix it in with the yolks. Closest thing I've got to the right tool. We'll start with 2. Then you're going to slowly mix these together to temper the eggs. Yeah, I know. Together. Not sure how much of this I actually need to temper it with. All right, not gonna lie, I like Flip. I thought I was gonna be slightly grossed out by the fact that I'm drinking raw eggs. I wonder if the recipe I used called for way too much cinnamon. Also, probably should have put more egg yolk in. All right, so now, fun part. Put these together. So we're gonna add the egg. Into the milk, cream, and spice mixture. Come on. I love Japanese ovens. Whoa, too high. Thermometer nearby. Oh, not strong enough. Maybe not enough egg in my eggnog. But not enough egg whites. Oh no, now it's starting to look more like it. So we need to get this up to 71. Yeah, almost there. No, seriously, if you haven't tried Flip before, it's really good. So now we're in the boring part. We just gotta let it cook. All right. Show me 71. No whammy, no whammy, no whammy, no whammy, no whammy. Oh, yeah. Too hot, too hot. I'm afraid of that. All right. I can say I've tried cold flip and I like it. So I think I'm going to filter after chill. That's my plan. Man, I want another flip now. Could have added more alcohol. I got it way too hot then. If it's still 75, jeez. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I might have done goofed. It does look like the eggs cooked a little bit. As they say in the business, that might need a strainer. Sorry, my computer fell asleep, so the music turned off. All right, this one, meh, not so good. All right, so next steps. I'm going to let this cool. Then I'm going to strain it. I'm not going to do like when I strain alcohol or wine. Just going to use something like that. Strain it into, I got a 1 liter bottle I can put it in. All right, everyone. There's the process. I think I did it totally wrong. I definitely got this way too hot. So I'm wondering how it will taste. I'll probably make a short about that. Yeah, see, the egg cooked a little bit. So we'll see. We'll see what I created. If it's really horrible, I will just mix it with other beverages that are not so kid-friendly. Anyways, if you're watching replay, thank you for liking, sharing, and subscribing. And I will see you in our next adventure.